Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Mike.
I'm Juju.
Mike and Shay Smoke Room. As always, today our guest is a very good friend of ours, Andreas Stout. Andreas, you want to say what's up?
What's up? YouTube?
We have been trying to get Andreas on here for a little while, so I'm excited to have him on here.
Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment deal. Like, what are you doing? Nothing. Okay, I'm coming by.
Hey, that's all that matters. You came by.
Fate comes together sometimes.
Yeah.
Juju, you want to point that fan just a little more? No, I get hot. It's the only room in the house the fucking ceiling fan won't work.
You don't work?
That's the only room in the house we really smoke in. So.
That's right.
Excuse me.
Alright, we'll just finish.
Hey guys, if
we
y'all
live?
haven't already, we're not live, we're just doing a video right now. I'll post it afterwards. If y'all haven't already, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe and help us share this to get this community built up. We're really trying to build a open platform here of love and expression. So if you dig what we're doing, hit that sub button, guys. And to everybody that's already subbed up, thank you, guys. All right. So, Andreas, how's it been?
Man, it's been. It's been a long time since I've seen. When was the last time I seen you? Was over there off of?
Yeah, let me get into all this garbage. Hold
Was it Esther?
It was over there by Jenny Lynn.
Esther.
Yeah.
Yeah. We moved in that house that we were buying after that, and we were there 5 years.
Yeah.
We've been here about 6 months. But yeah, kids got to be getting big, huh?
Yeah, they're all getting big, man. Everybody's growing, moving up in life.
Now, is your boy? Is he a junior? Is he Andreas?
Yeah, 8th grade.
Yeah, is his name Andreas as well?
Yeah.
Does he go to Ramsey?
No. Was there another Andreas Stout over there too?
I don't know if it's Stout, but this little boy every day when Shaylee gets out of school, which he may be 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
But she'll always be like, "Bye, Andreas." And
There's a couple of me out there, so
couple.
Yeah. I lost my social security card and birth certificate a long time ago, man. I remember Dad took me to the doctor one day, and like there was another Andreas Stout with the exact same social security number, but like one number was off.
Oh, really?
Like, really?
That is crazy.
Yeah. You got an ashtray somewhere?
Where is that ashtray?
But you know, a name like that, you know, you're gonna name your son that too.
Right. Pass that on. Where's your little silicone?
Out there.
Should be in here somewhere.
Yeah, but yeah, there's quite a few of me out there.
Only one of you, Bubba.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know Andreas, me and Andreas went to school together.
He was my basketball coach.
Actually, you didn't hit Northside till I was already. Were you in 10th?
You was already gone, man.
Or gone?
Yeah, he was kind of way ahead of us.
Yeah. Cause you're what? 40.
I'm 42. Yeah, 43.
43. So would you graduate? 98.
I dropped out 97.
When would you have graduated?
99, I think. I don't even know,
98,
bro.
I think. Cause you was Clifford and Allen, or Clifford and Brian's grade, right?
They just got me out of Kimmons. I don't even remember which grade I was in, what class I was going to graduate.
I want to say you were in 10th grade when I coached you.
Oh, what?
Oh, you were Robbo's age, huh?
No.
Cousin Robbo? Or you're a year ahead of you?
You're younger.
Huh?
Yeah, younger.
You're younger than Robbo?
Yeah. I don't think I was in the same grade as Clifford and you and all them.
Oh,
It was Clifford, Brian,
yeah, Clifford,
and Justin.
Robbo.
We're all in the same grade.
You probably know him as Robert. Did y'all call him Robbo?
Bo.
Yeah, Bo.
Bo.
I was Robbo.
Yeah, it's been been at the house taking care of Mom's. Dad died, you know.
And how long ago was that?
19,
19 years ago?
2019.
Oh,
right before COVID.
It was that long
Yeah,
ago.
right before COVID.
Heard.
We're kind of glad that he went before COVID.
Was he already bad health?
Nah, man, that cancer hit fast. And, well, actually, I think he got overdosed, bro.
Really?
And,
From the hospital?
yeah,
Okay, so
from the VA. VA
VA?
fucked him over, man.
it's weird you say that because my dad went in for a triple bypass and ended up never coming out. And like the surgery went great and everything. But the last 2 days he was there, he had a nurse that after he died came and found us and told us to go get all medical records. And like pretty much told us, I mean, she risked her job to tell us like something ain't fucking right here. And so we're still trying to deal with that shit.
See, I don't know. I never believe anything really until I get some solid evidence.
Or see with your own eyes, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with shit like that, like, you don't want to have to fucking grasp that unless it's really fucking there, you know? That's a lot to wrap your mind around.
Well, they caught the cancer died, but they took so long to get my dad into surgery that the cancer took over. And then they just overdosed him, shut everything down.
There's a lot on your body, man.
Huh?
It's a lot because your body's already going through that.
Yeah.
And you,
See, and I think my sister knew about it or could have said something about it, but she's bound by contract. If she was to speak out against malpractice or anything like that, she could get blackballed too.
so she's in the medical field?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's funny is my cousin, you probably remember him from Northside. I mean, from Kimmons. Pete Biggers. Pete Manley. Amanda Biggers. You don't remember either one of them from Kimmons? They moved to Charleston around that time. But his wife works at St. Edward's, and her mom passed up there. And one thing that happens as soon as they pass, you have like a My Chart.
Yeah.
Your My Chart's closed as soon as people pass.
Really?
And she requested.
That's sketchy, bro.
That's sketchy. And she requested all medical records for her mom and stuff because she knew something wasn't right. And they kept like coming back, like not giving her the shit she wanted. And I shouldn't say this on, but working. She looked at the shit herself, and went back at him. He's like, "Look, and like, so like it's crazy the shit that they'll cover up so quick."
Not good, bro.
But
Yeah, my sister, she's big time. She works for a big time doctor up there. She does a lot of stuff.
she working Little Rock?
So she really couldn't say anything, even if it was,
All right.
even if she seen anything,
Well, yeah.
she couldn't say anything. But it's kind of messed up because they killing people, man.
Man, I really feel that.
You know?
And, back in the day, you could go down the day something happened and get all medical records on file. Now you have to wait 2 weeks for them to get everything on a disc for you and have whatever time they want to.
See, the coronavirus made everything go digital.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're already pushing that agenda too.
Yeah. So
Like
we're kind of glad that Dad died before corona,
for all that.
so we could have a natural
And
burial.
right.
You know. So-
Now where was his VA at?
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause see, my dad was going to Fayetteville. Before that, it was Little Rock. Before they had the VA up there.
Yeah.
But all his stuff, like he's had numerous numerous brain surgeries and everything else. And they're all done through the VA and outsourced to specialists in other states.
Yeah.
But then for this heart surgery, some reason they just did it here. But I guess it's all medical.
Bless you. Thank you. Bless you. I like all those pictures that he's got in here. I had a comment. I was gone for 7 years.
You was what?
Gone in Texas for 7 years.
Yeah, what you doing down there?
Working, doing fences.
Oh, yeah?
Staying down there with my aunt. A lot of families stay down there, so. Had a crazy bunch of adventures too along the way. He got it. They Mike gave me a call, like, what you doing? Like, well, shit, nothing. Like, and just told me, like, I might need you to come back. Like, really? Like, I was thinking about that shit too on the way, but yeah, we got on the camera on the phone.
Can you move my car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then y'all keep the show going. I'll be right back. Smoke that cigarette there. Cigarette.
Hey,
Welcome back to the show. I'm into it. Do, 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 do. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. My role in all this is keep everything security wise, make sure the cameras run, support. Anywho, me and my got a hold of me before or after that and said, well, when you coming back? I was like, well, I didn't need to come back because my mom and dad still live here. And I didn't know Mike was going through his thing, so we devised up a plan. He came and got me and shit.
Yeah. So you stay here with him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
He used to live in the deal on by Ed Walker's, the house right over there. I lived over at the house behind his house, and one day we had walked up and like, hey, what you doing here? I live here. I'm like, whoa, shit. What? I'm just moving in. And he put me to work. And I'm like, dang, well. Yeah. Back there, mate. Yeah.
Wow. I don't make funnies that much every once in a while.
I tried vaping, but it's not like the real sense of, like, I can't get it to match like my nicotine or my flavor preferences. It's weird. Right. But there's like ones like Black Ice or a couple on the market ones and shit like that. And some of them taste pretty good. But it's like it's that real sense of holding a cigarette and shit. It's weird.
I gotta take the trash out when I get home.
Dang.
It's trash day in the morning.
Yeah, it is. That's why I rolled out that new one up there. You good, yo?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
So you're lightweight?
Huh?
You're lightweight?
No, I just choose not to. That's all I used to smoke was dabs, man.
See, I didn't know at that time, but Daz was introduced to me down there in Austin. Yeah. For my first experience. I had a bad experience. I already said that already. Like, on the show previous. But anywho, we'll get back to more detail, graphicality and shit. That type of shit. I make up words. But I didn't know Mike do and shit like that. After the fact that I did my first dab, I was dumb. I was done for like 30 minutes. Man, like that shit fucking rocked me. Like everything shut down. I was still coherent, but everything sounded like bro, 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 bro. And I like got up. This was in a Sonic, but whatever. At this location, Sonic, like they didn't have cameras outside. If they hear about it, they hear about it. Y'all need to work on y'all security and shit. See, I'm the guy that like, yeah, see,
I remember the first time I did a dab, man. I was gone.
that shit rocked me. I forgot how to do
I
Sonic.
coughed and coughed. Man.
Like, I had to walk in the cooler and lay down. That's how
Jeez.
drastic. And everybody just looking at me like, well, Barlow was brain dead for like 30 minutes because I forgot. It was all that knowledge I was like, that shit just went like that. Like, I didn't know how to like, it felt weird, but after a few times, you know what I'm saying, I had to get my body used to it. But I wonder if it's like a whole crowd of people at my age at that time. A lot of crazy shit going down the side. I'll leave that off the air. Might be still pending to this day. cones and wax and all that shit. I found out down there. Asked Mike and shit like, what were you gonna tell me? Like, I didn't know that. It opened up a new world. I didn't know that was there.
I know, right?
Like, basic shit.
You really
Pick it
gotta.
up, roll it up, put it in Jordan shit, all these weird contraptions. Like threw me for a loop. Cause down there, it's like wherever smoke shop you go into, there's always,
And you gotta keep up with it too, you know? You gotta keep up with the times. Like, you really gotta know what you're doing, because different times take different heats and stuff like that.
yeah, that's crazy. Or doing wax in a banger and shit like that. Yeah, like crazy shit. Like made me question shit. Like really?
Found out they was selling glass for like hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah. I just want to roll it up and smoke it. Ball, don't matter. Gravity ball, a big ass fucking cylinder and shit, tip it over and all that shit. I was like, I liked it. I liked how that smoked. But I was like, nah, that killed me. So I backed away off of that. I just wanted either a one hitter or rolled up or one of these pins and shit like that. Or edible. I can't enjoy that. But all that high money
Man.
shit, that's a lot of money. That's
I like just edibles.
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 Cookies. Cookies are really good. Love cookies are my favorite.
I want to make some. I want someone to make some homemade brownies. That was a trip. That was awesome. I like to do acid again, but I know I won't be able to find it like back then days.
Yeah.
Just sitting in the studio show, welcome back. See, if we knew this back in the day, there would be all kinds of crazy shit. We said,
It's probably pouring in the car.
I said, what's up?
Wow. Almost got it.
What do you got?
All right, sorry about that. Live calls. Yeah. Juju.
Queen clothes.
Got you the good kind of say. What we been talking about?
Different stuff. Yeah, you give me a call that, you know what I'm saying, that I had to come
My
back.
first hits of dabs.
Alright.
That shit too.
Do you have a crazy first dab story?
I remember where it was at, you know. But,
I had a
Yeah.
life-changing story.
oh, what?
Like life-changing.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. My life flashed before my eyes and I was barely breathing.
I couldn't smoke good weed, like medical weed, for months and months. I went back to Reggie for a while.
Really?
That's how like paranoid I get every time I get high.
Yeah, I had to quit the dab, man. I was like, it's not, I mean,
I love them.
I'm smoking too much of
I
it.
had to work my way back to it, but like I was out in the front yard screaming to shit. cliche, like the whole world's fake, we're not real. Like
I wish I was here for that. I wish I was here for that one.
Like I was out there, bro. Some good shadow from Colorado.
Oh yeah.
And I went straight to like the whole setup with the bong my first time, and like, now I hit out of a pin a few times, and you know, those are dabs, I guess, back in the day, you just hit out the pin. But yeah, man, and I'm like holding it in as long as I can, trying to do like the normal hit. I'm like, hold this shit in forever, bro. Yeah. Now, did you get married again?
Yeah, I did. See, yeah, dude. After my dad died, dude, I was gone, bro. Like, man.
So you like, they said it was a bad idea?
Huh?
You're saying it was a bad idea, or?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking right. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are y'all still talk at all?
Yeah, every once in a while, you know.
Now, did she move here?
Yeah, she's still here.
So y'all got married, she came here to get married, and then she stayed? Or did y'all get married?
Yeah, we had 90 days.
So it was an actual,
Yeah, it was actual time frame that we had. Like, you know, if not, then she goes back home. So, you know, we took our shot, and both of us missed. So it's all good.
Now, but she stayed?
Yeah, she's still here. So I don't know. I think she's got to be married for 2 years for it to be like set in stone. I'm not for sure. So, or she's got to get remarried within those 2 years to stay. Yeah. To file for another.
Oh, that's cool.
Because she came on here on a K1 visa, not a work visa or a tourist visa.
Gotcha. That's what I was
You know
wondering.
what I'm saying? So, for
Now,
certain student, I guess.
Once she got here, could she then reapply for a work visa though?
Probably.
Since she's already here?
Yeah.
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 Well, that's cool though. Like, you went over there and visited her, right?
Oh yeah, I went over there twice.
What was it like over there? My dad, he was stationed in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And his longtime girlfriend while he was over there, they got really serious with and engaged to, was like do they have president there?
Yeah.
The president's like,
They're like us, pretty
right
much.
hand man was like, it was his daughter. And like, my dad always told me, you almost was a Philippine. And I'm like, no, Dad, that wasn't a Philippine. But, yeah. It's funny because when he passed away, a couple months ago, we were going through the pictures. I pulled up this picture and I was like, it's all these little hot ass Asian girls, Mom. And she's like, that was your dad's friends. Like, everyone always told me, I can't believe you let him keep those pictures. But he kept these pictures of these like Filipino girls he was supposed to over there and stuff.
I had a pretty fun time over there, man. It was pretty cool.
Now it's like is it like military base pretty big there, or is it?
I didn't see any kind of military presence there at all, really, except those.
He was Navy, so I guess there's some kind of Navy base there.
Yeah. I think the Philippines is a major player, you know.
It may have just been because that was time of Vietnam. It may have been where he was stationed. But yeah, he loved it over there. Now,
Everybody's got their hand in the Philippines, I think, right now.
a acquaintance of both of ours, Matt.
Yeah.
He's married to a girlfriend over there.
Yeah, it's supposedly Jelly's cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I talked to him over the phone one day, and he's supposed to come by at some point and do a show. But yeah, he's got a wild story about his time over there and stuff.
Yeah, he does. You should listen to it.
I did over the phone. I was like, you got to come say this on the show, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I went over there twice, man. At the beginning of COVID, and at the end of I said the beginning, right? Right at the beginning, and then February of 2020.
Oh yeah. So that's crazy traveling with him.
Yeah.
was February, yeah. I was working on a motel room at that time.
Yeah, I worked through COVID, man. I worked all the way up till, huh?
I was at FedEx, so
Yeah.
essentially, I didn't know what it was like.
I was up in North Dakota. That's crazy. And,
You were driving?
yeah, I was at a petrol star.
What are you doing now? No. It's L-I-V-I-N. Just living. Hey man, you know, something for me the last year has been really therapeutic was forgetting the idea of that daily grind and what society's telling us as men we're supposed to be, and just expressing myself in different ways, and like going back to school and starting this. And society tells us that our whole life that we have to be
Yeah, we gotta do this, this.
we gotta do this, we
Yeah.
gotta be this way. It's just fucking so outdated, bro. Hopefully our kids will be a little more woke than we are.
I don't know, bro. Some of the videos I've seen, it's like, oh.
Man. But
Like, have you seen the guy putting ice on his engine in his car? Yeah. He's trying to cool it down. Dude was like pouring ice in his engine. Like, what?
Man.
Wow.
I seen a video today, like they were working on a carburetor. And I see a lot of videos, but I don't post them because they got a lot of cussing in them.
Yeah.
I try, I still post videos with cussing in it, but because I try like to reach those people that don't cuss, you know what I'm saying?
Well, definitely on Facebook and certain platforms
Yeah.
you got,
But this one had a lot of cussing in it, but because they started cussing the kid out after what he did, and they had the top of the carburetor off, right? And they were trying to get it started, and this flame came out of the carburetor. The kid backed away. He was like, "Oh, turn on!" And that kid poured some water down the carburetor. And they were like, "No, no!" It was like some of those videos you see. It's like, oh man, it's like we're doomed.
I talk about that a lot. Like, I think it's that is true, but older we get, we forget what it's like to be a kid,
Yeah.
and we forget what it's like to see things from a kid.
I can only imagine what my dad would have did.
Right?
This is like.
But yeah, this, and as a whole, maybe we've gotten really far away from certain things, but maybe that's just what we thought society was saying was supposed to be, And we definitely don't need to be pouring ice on the engines.
No.
I know I've poured grape soda under my hood before to put a fire in it.
Oh yeah.
I had to piss on them.
Only you, Juju. Only you would have to piss.
I was like,
So why they call you Juju?
my aunt gave me that name.
Oh yeah.
You know.
All right, gotcha.
So
Yeah.
we all grew up with Juju from high school on, but I was the first one about 12 years ago to find out of the friends that his family always called him Juju. So since then, like my daughter, she's 11. She only knows him as Uncle Juju.
Yeah.
Like, we just call him Juju. But yeah, his mom was like, "Oh, Juju." I was like, "What you call him?" And now it's that's even his name on TikTok. Uncle Juju.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You done that for me. We're gonna make it simple.
Juju's actually got a good hashtag following.
Actually, man, I was sitting out in North Dakota, bro, and I was sitting there in the chair, and you know, I heard his voice come out of the sun and tell me to go home, live a simple life. And that was during COVID. I think it was like, it was still cold. Like, it was cold. It was like in March or something. And I said, okay. I said, first chance I get, I guess I'm going home. And it wasn't like two weeks later, I got a call saying I was laid off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been home ever since, and my life has gotten easier and easier since.
Yeah.
Like I got that. So.
I think as a whole, we're all missing the point of what the fuck we're doing here.
Yeah.
And I think we're so far away from generations and generations away from what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool you heard a voice, man. You know, always go with that voice or the inner gut.
Yeah.
I had to learn that down there in Austin. Something the hard way. After that, I was like, yeah. Time to be good, kid. You fucked it up. But I fucked up down there a couple times. I had to wear an ankle monitor. I got tased. I got
You
tased.
don't have to be on camera, but you can come sit with us.
Stealing dog cars and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to sit here?
No, I'll grab the other chair. My wife typed it up. You only ate like 3 little pieces.
That chocolate was rich, wasn't it?
Man, like I came in this room after you fell
I
asleep.
didn't chew it, I just melted it down, swallowed it, because it was gross.
It was good.
Want to eat some chocolate?
Yeah, they were medicinal bars. Like they were pretty fucking big. They were hard to get through. That's why it took me about 2 hours to get through the whole bar because I was eating it really fast.
I didn't like, ugh.
But I came in here after you fell asleep. And like everything with my computer was fucked up. And just like my whole high just started going south. I was like, oh fuck. And then Juju walked in. And I was like, alright, cool. I didn't grab a joint, my bad.
That was good. Like, oh shit.
Mom and them ain't even home
The come down's definitely harder.
They're not home?
You're
They're still out there?
It's our first time ever doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they left around 2 at Grandma's, and then they're just now in Springfield. They ship them back like 2 hours.
So yeah, I think I would have been good at half a
They still gotta drive Trent and then Cola, and then back to them here.
We used to eat a fist. We used to call it a fist. It was like 3 grams.
Well,
2 weeks of
if
ass.
she comes over, I'll let her bump me with her car. I won't let her hurt me.
I don't know, they got the big truck today, you may not make it this time.
Yeah.
No, I'll pass.
Acid, man. I've had some bad trips that
Yeah,
get really sideways real quick.
Yeah.
it's gross.
Gets me where I can't breathe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gets me when I think on the side of the TV looking
I'm
at it.
claustrophobic already as it is.
You are claustrophobic.
Like, these have like hard like pieces with mushrooms in it.
I'm
Yeah.
really claustrophobic. Like I can't do MRIs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like can you do an MRI?
Yeah, but I do with the medicine to
Yeah.
calm me down.
Even with the medicine, well, y'all give me the fuck out of here. I'm tripping, bro. But Shay literally, like, she'd never seen me, like, not be manly at
A
that
vagina.
point. That be a vagina. But she pulled me aside afterwards. She's like, "This is not you. Like, toughen up, man up." And I was like, "Hey, I ain't going back in there." Maybe you think I'm in a coffin and shit. I don't like that shit. My sister's super busted, but she won't buy it until the day.
I just so blame that on
And I'm hoping like in the near future I'll be over there in the Philippines for a minute. I'm trying to go there for like 6 months.
How you plan on doing that?
Yeah. I got a buddy that's over there already.
What's the plan? Just go hang out or
Yeah.
like,
Pretty much. Go meet some people.
Wow.
Is that beat?
Meet
Oh.
meet some people.
I thought it was beat up. Like you try to go over there and learn jiu-jitsu and all there.
Meet up some people you've been talking to already?
Yeah.
Or, female?
Yeah.
Or,
But there's also this resort that I want to go to. It's like a 420 cigarra, something like that. But it's a bar, like restaurant,
hell yeah.
tattoo place.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go out that way.
What's the pace of life like over there?
Slow.
Slow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I was talking about how slow a pace Indiana was that we just went to. And I can imagine like one other country where it's like way far behind where we are. You know?
Well, they're not far behind. It's just crowded, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's wild, man. Because they got debit card, ATMs, they got all that, TVs, and
So like
computers.
social media wise,
Yeah, they got Wi-Fi.
they're right where we are.
So it's just they're just way overpopulated, way overpopulated, especially in the inner city. And then when you go out to the outer city, it's like nobody has anything. It's weird. The
So their huts and all that. Like,
the classes of wealth is very far apart.
Yeah.
Then there's no middle class.
So it's kinda like,
you're rich, you're poor.
Kind of like Iran and Iraq, where like certain people have all the wealth and everybody else is kind of, or is it like bigger cities and just outskirts?
Bigger city outskirts, I would say.
nope, I'll stay on this
I-
side.
I'm fascinated. I've never been out of the U.S.
I've been out of the U.S. Mexico. Hurry up, come right back to.
Nicole was telling me a story about her dad, and he like was out in California, and on the beach, but apparently one day he got so fucked up on meth and shit that he took off to go to Taco Bell and ended up in Mexico. I said, "You want real fucking tacos?"
I would have went like
She
that.
said it was a 10-minute drive to Taco Bell, and he ended up in Mexico. It's like, hey, you have an opportunity to get real tacos.
Where's he at? Like adjacent to the border.
Like 20
Really
close. Yeah. I was like, how's he living in tent? He's going to Mexico. It's a good question. Yeah, cool.
Ain't hard to do.
But you can live pretty good over there, about $1,300 a month.
You know, they're really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know. Hopefully pretty soon.
Planning on
Did I interrupt
going
y'all
for
show?
so long and then seeing how it goes and maybe staying.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go for like 6 months and then come back home.
trying to go back to school,
Gotcha.
get into horticulture and botany.
Botany?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's something you've always been interested
Go for your dream, man.
The walls fell for you?
Now they vibrated for me, but I was tripping all over it.
in? It's not a
I
bad
am. You're always strict.
kept going and it keeps lighting up. Look, bro, the ball is not lighting up, bro. That's just that black light responsive poster you keep looking at. He thought the whole room was lighting up on one side.
Cole said her chair was breathing when she couldn't come.
I-
I just woke up.
They all took half of what I took, and I didn't get any like tracers or any walls breathing, but I was really fucked up. Like a good drunk and high and all that mix without the bad parts. But it was a really good high. I went back and watched the where Mario got here the 10-minute podcast I started doing apparently. But I was watching, I was like, God damn, I was fucked up. I was so slow and like I was definitely feeling it. But we went live and it kept like shutting off automatically. It wouldn't stay connected for some reason. I couldn't get YouTube to load. My whole shit seemed like it crashed.
Did you get all that?
Like I had to put a delete Streamlabs, not from the computer, but the one from the shortcut, and reinstall it down here. And it seems to be working now. I haven't went live on it yet, but I mean, I couldn't get YouTube to pull up. I couldn't get my school to pull up. I couldn't get nothing to load for about an hour. And I deleted all the shit she downloaded, Roblox and a few other apps that she said she didn't download.
So you going to UFIS
Southern New Hampshire University.
online? Really?
Yeah, I am, what's it been? 10 months? About 10 months. Digital photography. And I took a religion class. I took a few writing classes. A few like TV and video editing and history of filmmaking. A lot of different stuff. A lot of artistic shit. But yeah, man, I've
You
enjoyed
be
the
able
shit
to
out
like
of it.
start your own business and stuff?
Well, you know, the photography, I started by promoting the business already, but the plan is by the time I get out of school in 4 years to have the photography business, but the big dream is to travel the world, taking pictures and writing, that blog type thing.
See, I got a camera, man, that my sister gave me. Maybe I was thinking about bringing it over here, and you could show me a little bit about it.
Show you how to use it and stuff, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's a
When
pretty
I
nice
started-
camera, too.
When I started, like, because my classes, I just now took my first actual photography class, but just practiced and watched videos, and now, like, several people, like, ask me questions, and, like, without me even realizing how quick it comes off the top of my head and stuff. All right, babe. Thanks for
Love you.
gracing us with your presence.
That was good seeing you again.
Me too. Let me go try and feel better.
I love you, babe. You know if you need.
We stay out of trouble.
I have to.
That's all we do.
Did you know when I wear you got the mom?
party over here. I was good. I got scared off by the cat, you know.
She ain't worried about you having a party.
Nah, I just don't do that other stuff shit.
You're doing really great, sir. I never heard this.
It's frustrating, but I'm doing it. Yeah, get back in tune with my natural state. Really. You know my lighter?
No chemical shit.
No, man.
So, are your kids twins?
No.
A year or two apart?
They look like it?
I just remember them being kind
Yeah,
of close.
they're real close.
The girl's older?
No, my son is.
The son. Okay. What grade's your daughter?
She's in the 6th grade.
Sixth grade. That's what she was. Yeah, cool. Now, where do they go to school?
They're both at Northridge.
Is that Van Buren? Yeah.
Did you see what Van Buren is doing to the road over there? What they're gonna do? They call it a diamond section interchange. It's crazy.
Fuck that shit. That shit. Ooh.
Like, on the main,
Yeah, get on the I-40.
oh, her.
Yeah.
That's like those roundabouts.
Well, that would be cool.
Yeah.
They wanted to put a roundabout right up here on the corner of Freeberry and Outer Pine.
A what?
Like a
Roundabout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a petition like last month, and the city said no, or the people said no. But I figured it was a bunch of rich people getting off work at a certain time, and around school time they can't get in and out of their house really easy. So, one thing I can think, or the monastery,
The
the
monastery,
school,
yeah.
it's not a monastery, they sell it.
Trinity.
Trinity, is it Trinity? The school maybe wanted it. But that just seems so too much. All right, sir. Anything you want to talk about?
No, man, I'm good.
All those posts you made, you ain't got nothing to talk about right now?
No.
See that seat puts you.
I mean, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Like
I like to give people a platform so that they can.
I was thinking on the way over here, man. I was like, yeah, they want it destroyed. You know what I mean? Like, but
Who's that?
the Zionists. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I mean, do you see what I post on Facebook?
Not to, not.
Oh, not today.
No, not today. No.
There's a lot going on.
I watch a lot of.
I watch a lot of slap hands.
I call it conspiracy, but it's not really conspiracy.
It's not really
It's
conspiracy.
just church stuff, man.
It's all cool.
There's a lot of shit happening right now in the world. A lot of people waking up to shit. I think it's the biggest time in many generations, like a lot of generations, that people are starting to wake up.
Yeah.
So, do you personally, I see like a lot of your posts, but do you have any beliefs in,
The Quran?
no, like, so our history as we know is like mostly bullshit.
Well, it's been diluted and
So much.
hasn't been told all to us.
Do you believe that not that long ago that there were civilizations way more advanced than us here on Earth?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff has came out lately.
Yeah, I was over at Buddy's house. I posted on Facebook about it was some ancient civilization that they found in Turkey somewhere or something like that.
Topeka Gold Bay or something, Gold Ball or something like that. But they said it predated back to 12,000 years.
Really?
Like throwing our timeline and Christianity's
Oh,
timeline out of the water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
that's crazy.
but that does sound like they would do something like that, cover up or you know.
Like what's crazy to me is you see stuff like fossils that supposedly have what looks like a cell phone in it or some kind of like. Do you think like the technology was that advanced of these civilizations that we've been erased to in the last so many times it's happened?
And I think every time we keep on killing ourselves.
It's very. You believe in multiverse and all that?
For sure. we're like, I tell you right now, well, this is what I think that like every timeline, everybody's timeline is finally made up and we're all going in the same direction this time.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I feel like I've been here so many other times along with everybody else that I've met in my life. And all of our timelines come together and just like, oh, we just started going this way. It's, I don't know, it's just a trip.
It's not that big a trip because if you think about it, time is just an illusion.
Yeah.
You know, and if you get into multiplex and all of that, man, that shit gets fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And like, I've always, I don't know what the theory is called, but there's a theory that, alright, so the idea of infinity, so if there's infinity and then we have multiplexes, that means that each universe goes on forever, and it never stops. Like, it's endless. Okay, so right now, we as a whole are in this world, right?
Yeah.
And let's say maybe once a week to once a million years, we do something that fucking just destroys this world. And what happens is we jump to that next timeline. As a whole, we all jump to that next timeline.
Yeah.
And then somewhere in there is where fucking shit like Mandela effects and shit like that happens. But you know, like how many times have we fucking jumped and like destroyed ourselves as a whole, you know?
Yeah. Since they put that collision collider up in place. And you know they're building the bigger one, right?
That's crazy.
Yes, they are, bro.
That's crazy.
Some stranger things going to happen. Stranger things are
And
going to happen.
it ain't no lie, bro.
Yeah.
There's no telling what.
Ooh, a match.
Wait. Let me see your lighter, Juju. Please, sir.
A match. Well, yeah, that's.
But yeah, if we can all get on the same page and all the frequencies get right, like maybe
We can
who
beat
knows
this.
where we're supposed
We
to
can
be.
beat this,
Who knows
bro.
what the
I'm
next
serious,
platform
I'm serious.
is, bro. And like what's crazy is I talk about this kind of shit. And most people, first thing I say is, I know people think I'm fucking crazy, but I know I'm not.
They're going to need us on their
The good thing about you is, I don't have to say that shit. We think alike. I love that shit. More people need to wake up and quit being so worried about what people think about them and how they're judged and just really think for yourself. Too much evidence and too many things out there pointing at too many agendas that we know are really out there, you know? Is that a cigarette vape or a...
Yeah, it's
How long have you done that?
I just found this the other day in my drawer and I was like, oh dang. I hit it. I was like, dang, it's still working. So I'm just gonna finish it out.
Shay, she tries with vape every once in a while to quit smoking. And just sits around. Nothing happens.
I had a dab and I ended up giving it to my cousin. So it was like, always to the cousins.
When's the last time you talked to Justin?
Twins?
Yeah.
Oh, a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Montana moved back over here.
Who is it?
Montana.
Oh, okay.
His little brother.
Oh, for real? I never noticed. I met Justin the first time through coaching.
It was the last time you seen Jeff
Yes,
with Matthews. He was on our team, wasn't he?
oh, it's
Matt. Astor? No, Jeff Matthews.
Juju.
He lived on my street at the end of Fisher.
I know there was a dude named Craig.
Yeah, Craig lived over there on
He
Santa
was on the
Fe.
team. I remember your main guys. And I know we had to have.
Y'all were the stars. Let's just put it that way.
How many people was there on
There wasn't that many of us.
I think y'all had about 7 players.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Yeah. I remember, what I remember most about that was the ref. Whichever game it was, the refs would always be like, come on, coach, get into it. Yell at him, coach, say something. I was like 18, man. I was still like nervous as hell myself. The worst part was I just wanted to get out there and play, you know? Stuck on the field.
Let me show y'all something. Good old days, man.
Things were different.
Like 96, 95.
I graduated in 96, so that would have been 97. Yeah, so I was maybe 90. Maybe 90. I was with Jennifer, my first wife. She's pregnant, I think.
Was that Allied?
I like her.
That was Allied? Man, I remember waking up. They were sitting there blowing blunts in my mouth while I was sleeping. I woke up, tore up. We went to Regina's that night.
Oh, Montgomery?
No, the
Oh!
Remember the strip club?
Yeah. Y'all did go to that.
Yeah.
I don't think I went that time.
No, you stayed. No, you did. I'm not going over.
I just stayed home with the family.
Yeah, I think you had a little girl, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just
She
had
had
her
her
for
first
like
girl.
a year ago.
Yeah, she's the one that I watch her daughter Monday through Friday.
Chevy.
My granddaughter. Yeah, she's 25. Crazy, man. Doing that.
I'm not even half my life, man. We're getting old, Michael. We're there, buddy.
I think about it. When we were 20, thinking about somebody that was 45. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
You old geezer, get out of my way. Now we're feeling that shit.
Now at 45, I'm like, man, I'm feeling fucking old, bro. Like,
I feel it all right.
I feel it in my bones. I feel it physically, but mentally, man, I don't feel 45.
Well, I know mentally.
But definitely
Ready to
physically,
go.
bro. I'm broke, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I can't even fucking squat down on my knees and not be like, oh, like force my way back up, bro. It's crazy.
Stuck. Well, I took that COVID shot, right?
I did too.
Ever since I took that shot, my health has diminished
Bro,
greatly.
like, I truly believe that, have you seen the
For real?
people
I never-
that are telling you what you can take naturally to detox?
Yeah, I've been trying to find different stuff, but
But
there's several different ways. That's crazy how y'all said that because I never took my COVID shot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take nothing no more.
I took the first one
I took both Pfizer.
and then the second one, yeah. My wife took the third one,
Dang.
the booster afterwards. But with her lupus and stuff, we didn't know, you know.
See, I took mine because I think I was going to go back to the Philippines, and they were saying you had to have this and that. So I was prepared to go.
Yeah.
I never got sick from COVID. I never even had COVID.
I don't think, I've never.
I mean, I never tested
I
positive.
never had a positive test.
Right.
Now, right before COVID hit, probably 2 months before we knew about it, a lot of people at FedEx got like really sick,
Yeah.
like in the hospital sick. Then next thing you know, 3 months later.
I went to the ER a couple of times because my chest was hurting, you know. I mean,
I feel like my mental health, like, really got sideways after I took the shot.
yeah, my mental health got really sideways, but at the same time, I got really sharp.
And see,
Like it did something. It's like y'all motherfuckers fucked up.
Y'all click something in
Yeah.
the fucking brain. Yeah. Or are they just controlling us with
No, dude, I've looked into it, and supposedly the mRNA attaches to your pineal gland and activates the crystals. I'm serious. Look into
Yeah,
it.
I'm a huge pineal gland and like
Like
third
it's a
eye.
crystal.
Yeah.
I really believe it's the third
Because
eye.
when I took my shot, they told me to go sit over there for 15 minutes, right? And I went over there and sat over there, and like when I sat down, I seen like really bright spots like come out from the back of my head. You know, like when you have a good puke from a good drink in the night. You know what I mean?
Like that, just.
And you throw it, you dry heaving, it's like, yeah. Yeah, I sat down, man. I seen these spots,
Bubbles.
yeah, just popping, and I was like, what? I even told the lady, I said, I'm seeing spots, and she's like, just sit there a little longer.
Just nobody knew that.
So when my 15 minutes was up, I left.
How soon after the vaccines came out did you take it?
I was like one of the first ones, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know, like,
FedEx got the chance to, before the public did.
this is the way I was thinking.
Go ahead, say
The Bible tells us that any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. So I was going in with my faith in God and believing in Him that He'll pull me out of it. So I think He has, and now it's just a healing process of just getting all this stuff out of my body. You know what I mean?
detox.
But at the same time, they literally they wash that thing off up there because like I've started dreaming again, you know, and I've started having deja vu. Like other things have started to happen that I used to happen when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So
See, I've always been a deja
And
vu
I think they did that. It happened. That stuff happened in a lot of people. It's woken up a lot of people and lifted just opened up a lot of people's eyes to what's going on.
Maybe we're all looking at it wrong, and that was the plan. Maybe it's our side that's pushing it.
So this is what I was thinking of it too. I was like, well, if I'll be one of the first ones, it won't be the strongest shot, or it won't kill me,
Right.
you know. So, and another reason, I'll have my papers. If they do come round us up, I can show my papers and say, hey, you ain't take me, but still have the same mentality, you know, of me trying to get people out of camps that in camps while I'm out here with the mentality of freedom, you know what I'm saying? Because I took the lottery card, you know what I'm saying? Like, kill me or
You,
you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
you thought
see?
a lot about it.
Yeah. So, you know, I survived the what do you call it? Like the fake shot or
onslaught.
something like that. Not the, I don't know. That's the way I look at it, though.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
if it does go down, there is going to be people that is going to be needed to go get those other people out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to stand up and go get them out.
Stranger things.
uh, what do you think about? So you're talking about like FEMA camps.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Have you seen all the 18 to 35-year-old male?
Yeah, that's really happening, bro.
Yes.
You know, like
There was in Conway, Arkansas, I think, on a back road, a truck or a bus broke
Yeah.
down full of.
they said that was over in Albert Pike, Arkansas,
Albert Pike.
and
Yeah,
it's down there by Mina.
yeah,
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
I posted that because he kept on getting scrubbed, right? They kept on taking it down. And I posted it again, and buddy of mine told me I was crazy. I was like, well, they got pictures. No, you could tell those pictures were real. Like,
there's about 2 weeks ago, I guess when it really said.
there's a reports saying that people picked them up in white vans.
Yeah.
People that got off the buses
And
were
they
picked
get
up by
picked up
smaller
and
vans.
Yeah. I watched where they were coming out of the airport, and a guy was like doing a live. He's like, I just want to point out, every one of these are 18 to 35-year-old males. This is the first time I heard about it.
So what do you think they are?
I think, well, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that the military can invoke non-U.S. citizens for military jobs or military use.
Yeah, the
So-
recruiters just got a memo about that.
Now, why are we secretly bringing in people? Then seems to me like some.
So we're bringing in. So what you're saying, we're bringing in people so we can get these people on in the military.
I think they're gonna. Let's not think military as much as
Could be an
train these people through the military, and whatever they're going to use them for, I'm not sure, but you can bet your ass that they're not bringing them here for no reason.
I know, right?
But they're not
Yeah.
just bringing all these people here, feeding them, taking care of. Think about this. Think how hard it is for these young women to get out of the Philippines and come make a true life of themselves here in the United States or from all these other countries. All these people fighting to come across them from Mexico. But yet we're bringing in 18 to 35-year-old males in fucking plane loads and busing them around.
Yeah, they were
all
flying
these-
them in, weren't they?
And they're bringing them into different places
Yeah.
all over the United States. Like, I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, but I can tell you 2024 is going to be a motherfucker.
It's gonna be one bumpy ride.
Yes, sir. And we all, there's so much opposition already put in our lives to scare us and to turn us against each other. And whenever this shit goes down, however they play it out, whether it be a mass invasion of aliens or it be World War III, however they play it out, like if we all stay together and we don't buy into the bullshit and we fucking stay united, like we don't have to fall for this shit anymore. Like we really don't.
That's why I kind of like this area because you got the ethnicity here is very diverse. You know,
It really is.
And we know we all love each other here.
about Arkansas, and that's what a lot of people don't think. You think it's all redneck in Arkansas. And Arkansas itself is very diverse. Only thing about Arkansas, because we're kind of in a good spot, like you don't think, oh, I live in Arkansas, if any shit goes down, we're not going to be the first ones attacked, or we're going to be a little safer here. A lot of people don't realize we have a nuclear plant right there in fucking Russellville, bro. Like that's going to be one of the main targets if some shit goes down.
But also, it could be a catastrophic event. You know what I mean? Earthquake, volcano, and then the other earthquake that over there on the other side of Arkansas, Mississippi River.
Santa Fe.
Yeah. No, the St. Madrid Fault or something like that. Madrid Fault.
Yeah.
But that was over there too. So and you look at if that thing went off, most of America's nuclear power plants are on that fault.
Fault, yeah. That's true.
I read a book about that, New Madrid Fault. So it could be anything. But then I've been waiting on the prophecy of the $50 bill. You fold the $50 bill up, and they say that's Hoover Dam blowing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, there's
Because the $20 bill predicted the Twin Towers.
There's a lot of shit money. Like, you look, people are showing, like, on some of the new bills, like, when they zoom in on shit, there's, like, aliens and, like, just crazy shit, really.
Oh, like some half-baked shit. Like, look, check the bushes, man. That shit you really couldn't tell unless you got a really magnifying glass or something like that.
G5, people, come on.
They're in the bushes, man.
I'm trying to think of half fake. It's like,
Look at that back up dollar bill.
Go red. Yeah. You ever seen the back of a $20 bill, man? What about the back of a $20 bill? Oh, man. But yeah, there's a lot of shit getting back in our faces, bro. Movies.
It's in everything.
Alright, so I consider myself very spiritual. You consider yourself very
Spiritual.
Spiritual, but you are more faith-based to God himself, correct?
What do you mean? Who do you consider to be God?
There may be multiple gods. Anytime people start talking about God, I say, your God or mine. Now, I don't know who my God is. I believe in a higher power. I believe somehow we're here.
Yeah.
But then you go into that concept and you're like, well, who created that person? Well, then who created that person? Well, like, there's no, you know what I mean? Now, I myself like to think mythology.
Yeah. It's real?
I believe it's real.
Oh, yeah.
I believe there were multiple gods. I think those gods were just maybe fallen angels.
I think they might have went somewhere.
Away transcended on somewhere else.
No, I think they stepped over the wall.
Well, that's what I mean. Like the wall, you mean like a
ice wall.
Oh,
Well, and then some of them, I think
you
a
think
lot
they're
of
all hiding from us, but still on this planet.
But also, I think a lot of them turned into stones. But I think a lot of them did.
There
right?
is a lot of. I'm trying to think of the name of. So the. There was my. No. Anyway.
Neanderthals?
No. That's what I almost said.
You Neanderthal.
There's people that believe that the fallen angels.
Oh, the Nephilim.
Oh, yeah. That they're the children of fallen angels and humans.
Yeah.
And that they were quite a bit bigger and.
They say supposedly Nimrod was like the last Nephilim, and then after that he was supposedly became deity. It became Gilgamesh.
Oh, okay.
So
See,
supposedly that's where the that
bloodline.
bloodlines come from. So I think I don't know.
But that's why I'm taking my religion class that I'm going to be taking. Hey, there's a bottle of water I have right here. Or do you want a Coke?
I'll take bottled water.
Um, forgot what the fuck I was saying.
Talk about Nephilim.
I forgot where I'm at. So you know the conversation's good.
Talk about God.
My religion.
Yeah.
It studies the 5 major religions.
Thanks, sir.
I just think that there's so many people that believe too much in their own religion.
Have you looked into the Anunnaki?
And
the tablets?
Oh, the tablet? Not a whole lot. Now, I do know like the Quran is like the only book that hasn't been diluted and watered down like all the other ones have.
Right.
So I really believe like that'll be one of the religions that'll be in my class that I want to really get into. But like I just don't believe that I know enough about any religion to know who my God is. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I do believe we're here somehow. You know, organized religion is really hard for me. Like the Bible's really hard. You know, like if we're gonna be like how do we as a human race get to go? Alright, so life's changed a lot. So we need to rewrite this Bible to adapt to the way things are now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, those things, you know, that doesn't make sense to me. If we really believe in the Bible, then give me the Old Testament. If we're not going to live that way, then don't talk to me about it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't hear you about the Bible.
You know?
Now, the original Bible may not be nothing like we think it is either, you know? Like, it can just be, because in the Bible, even in the Old Testament, it's all man this, man that. You know, man superior to woman. But yet, one of the biggest stories is that Jesus took a whore and turned him into an equal, or turned her into an equal.
Yeah.
He looked at her equal to him. But yeah, somehow we don't see women the same as the men. Like, that right there just tells me, like, there's too much contradiction about it. I personally would like to learn more about Native American.
You need to check into the Emerald Tablets.
Emerald?
Emerald Tablets. So, like, the Sumerians, I guess, were, like, one of the oldest civilizations, too, so.
Right.
But they talk about, you know, other gods, multiple gods, coming from space and stuff like that, Anunnaki.
Gotcha.
And that's what after I gather everything that I've seen, you know, and then looked at and looked into the Anunnaki, you know, the way this guy explains it. His name is Israel Anderson. He's pretty cool. But the way he explains it, it ties in the Bible and all the other religions and mythology and stuff like that, because he believes it, you know.
Right.
And but he ties it all in together with the Anunnaki and all that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the idea that things have been like branched off so many times, you know, like there's got to be unity to everything. Like at some point, everything had to be unified. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something I believe a lot in and talk a lot about is so like
Something like that.
Wavicles.
What?
Wavicles.
Wavicles?
And now wavicles is just, you break down a wavicle, it's just frequencies.
Okay.
A wavicle, like, have you ever seen where they take a sand and put it on a speaker and play certain frequencies and it makes patterns? And so all you are and all I am is a bunch of frequencies that when the right frequencies are made, form together and make molecules. And those molecules form together and make atoms, which make us. Okay, so if you think about that, everything in this world is all exactly the same. No one's any different. We're all exactly the same. We're all made of exactly the same thing. From that grass of like blade grass outside
To a grain of
to
salt or
whatever.
sand.
Now, if that's true, and we're all made in the likeness of God, then are we not all God?
Right.
You know, that's kind of where my mind is.
Yeah.
And if that's true, like,
It's up to you to obtain it. Like,
Exactly.
to reach that.
exactly, that enlightenment, that next platform. Like, I really believe that there's a platform that, like, I don't believe in reincarnation as much as, like, we die and we come back, but I do believe that things are going to keep happening until we all hit that right platform, and then, like, we have that chance of transcending to something that none of us have ever seen or known, you know what I mean? Whether or not it'll be in my lifetime, I doubt it, but it'd be great to think that as a human race that we can transcend to something more than what we are right now, you know?
Yeah.
And then again, we may all be transcendent that day we die, I don't know.
Wherever my captain goes, I shall follow. I'm going to be a pirate.
Are you a flat earther or a globe earther?
No, I'm a flat earther.
You are?
For sure.
I always thought the idea of flat earth was fucking crazy. And about a year ago, my ex-wife, Jennifer, Sierra's mom, like, we're really close, and like, our families are really close together and all that. But she came over and she was talking to us about, she's really religious now, and she was talking about flat earth. And in that conversation, it was the first time in my life that somebody had pointed out things to me that made me start looking at things differently. It didn't change my mind that day, but it opened my mind to the possibility. And something I believe truly in now a lot is that it's very possible that we are in kind of a globe, that there is a, what do they call it? The
Firmament?
firmament. Yeah. That there really is a firmament. And I didn't really believe in that until I researched things and found out that the first time we ever set off a nuclear bomb was not the one that everybody knows about. The first time a nuclear bomb was set off in this world was called Operation Fishbowl.
Really?
And it was shot.
I heard about Operation Fishbowl, right?
That was
the first.
they shot it into the sky.
Real? Yeah.
Why the fuck would you
Yeah.
shoot a nuclear bomb into the sky unless you were trying to break the fucking firmament?
Yeah.
And that's something else if you think about right now with all these SpaceX shuttles that keep blowing up at the same spot. Well, you know, maybe like the big agenda knows how to hide that all these other spaceships never went up there. And now we got people trying to fucking just go up. Now, I don't believe we have an outer space, bro. Like, if there is.
Which what we got is like a bunch of little, you know, like all these planets, right? They're
all within.
Look, yeah, there are other little balls out there.
So do you see? That's where it gets like mixed for me, because if there is a firmament and you think about that idea, then it's going to be earth, firmament, water, heaven. There's no outer space in there. You know what I mean? And like, if that's true, though, we have to think everything we've ever known has been a lie.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's fucking a crazy concept. But I seen a video of a guy that was showing what a star looks like with one of those super magnet microscopes or telescopes. And if you really look at it, if you think about a firmament, he says that there's water above and below the firmament. A star looks like a reflection from water. Like, it looks like there's water reflecting from that light. So, my mind really opened up to the idea of that.
That's pretty interesting, man. If you're really into it, like, it makes more sense, way more sense.
But the flat earthers, man, they do their research. Like, they're out there really trying to prove a point.
Like Antarctica.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it used to be called the Antarctic Circle.
Alright, so,
Yeah.
I know that it's crazy, if you look at old maps, like Antarctica goes, or like forever on the old maps, like around everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, how big can it fucking be? There's I want to say he was in the military and he was a scientist around World War I, maybe before World War I. Anyway, I want to say it was 1920s. The military had him lead the expedition in Antarctica, and he came back with a story that in the middle of Antarctica, where they ended, or wherever they went to, was like a vast like ecosystem of like life and greenage and like insects that were way bigger than normal insects. And that guy led 2 more expeditions in his lifetime trying to go back to there.
Yeah, man, they're finding a bunch of new stuff because they got that new technology, and like they can scan like mass areas.
Yeah. And
and just come back with
and the
crazy
technology
stuff.
is open to different people now, where like you can't hide everything.
Yeah, I think these the elites, they really kick themselves in their butt by letting this technology out.
Right.
Because
And
I think they thought we were more asleep than we was. You know what I mean?
Well, what's crazy to me is YouTube
YouTube.
and social media, the platform that has given certain people that have woken other people up.
Yeah.
You know, because I started with Mod Triffett, watching him, and like now I've seen so many people that came since then with the same kind of shows that are opening their own, you know, their minds are opening out and they're sharing their message, and they've got thousands and thousands of followers that are new followers to them that the other guy couldn't reach, you know. Yeah. That same platform got you.
Yeah. It's been months. I guess. Yeah. Thanks for the water, man. Spot.
Or, I had it out there when you got here. I forgot to give it to you. At some point, this show will be to the point that you'll come in with a camper and have a little room to chill in before the show. And,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we'll get there one day.
We'll have an on-air sign.
You know, to be honest with you, when I started the show, to think about like having videos that have 10,000 views, or think about having 230 subscribers, like that's fucking crazy to me. Like, never thought. You know, I got on there one day, high as fuck, and just like, you know, I want to just record and see what happens, you know. And I went ahead and put it out, and fuck, I do a show almost every day now. You know?
Oh, yeah?
And my shit, like, you know, when Dad died, I took a week off, and then they banned me for a fucking week.
Oh, yeah, that's
Promote
it.
violence.
Yeah.
I said,
Knock the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what we do now.
And
Really?
Apparently I was promoting it.
Wow.
Yeah. We were reacting to the clip that was already on YouTube.
But any other time we did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk in your ears, you're like,
I ain't already doing it. Actually, I did. I tried to, what do they call it?
With your case.
Yeah, I tried to tweet it, and within like 10 seconds, the response came back. I was like, that's some AI shit. It was like, no,
we're taking a break.
decline your appeal.
I think that was automated.
Yeah, that was automated.
Yeah, that was automated.
Yeah. Also, I think that we all might be stuck in this loop together, bro.
Okay, so
I think the machines have won.
Skynet.
I think AI's already tapped
I was
in.
wondering what kind of loop you meant. Man, like, there's no telling. Like, you think we're already in a simulation? Like a full-blown simulation? Like, you think we're like in pause somewhere?
That'd be creepy, man.
That would be creepy, bro.
Because if it's like that there, our projection of ourselves is right down there, we're in a, like, and we see ourselves as a person in that.
I think we are in that movie.
Electric?
No, dang, what's his name?
Right.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he comes out with the khaki shorts and the blue shirt he wears every day. Was
That nice guy or blue.
I made you watch that when
Yeah.
you moved back from Texas.
Blue guy, nice guy.
New guy.
Yeah, new guy.
Yeah. And NPCs.
Yeah.
I know I ain't no damn NPC. But I have definitely seen fucking NPCs in real life, I think.
Yeah.
But it just shit. Like
that dude. Our experience.
Alright, so we were coming back, was that after Dad died?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming back.
That's her mom.
So we were right, probably a week after the funeral. We're coming back from Charleston, and Highway 22 runs all the way. And like we're driving, it's late at night, and Shay's like, "What the fuck is that?" And then my daughter's like, "What is that?" And then Mario finally is like, "Man." So they're like, "Pull over," and I like whip over, almost run off the road.
Yeah, we're all just.
And we end up pulling over in this little fire station there in between Buckware or between Charleston and Fort Smith. Over here is an abandoned house on like probably acres. Nothing else around. Dark as fuck. And they all jump out the car and they're like, "Look at that." And I'm like, I don't fucking see it. I don't know how I didn't see it, but I didn't see shit. And they're all like, it's right there, like, look at it. And then they're like, it disappeared. But the moment they said it disappeared, a voice comes out of this fucking field over here, right where the light breaks from dark to light. And it's like, y'all looking at stars in the sky? And it's just fucking just dude appears out of nowhere, bro.
Nowhere.
Okay, so
Nowhere.
if the shit in the sky hadn't just happened, I would already been like, this is kind of weird. But I'm talking the second that disappeared, they said, dude, and it was a creepy voice. Well, we all start like making our way back to the car, and he comes just like walking. He's got a trench coat on.
Yes.
He's real, got like long hair, just like his face
Pale.
has no expression.
No expression.
And like he walks right up on us, and like I've got everybody behind me. I've got the door open, and I'm standing like there talking to him. And like everything in me screaming like red flag, red flag. But I just kept talking like, I'm like, yeah, we were just down at my mom's house. She lives down, like all this information's coming out of me for some reason. Like shit I wouldn't normally say, period. So I'm already feeling weird, but dude was like robotic, like the way he walked, like the shit he was saying was like so random. Like, he's like, started talking about politics, and then he jumped to like, yeah, I used to live in this house. I sold it 2 years ago. And I'm like, it's the middle of the night. Dude says he sold this house 2 years ago, but he's sitting in the fucking dark shadows of the fucking house. Like, that's just all fucking weird. We came home and like did a live, and we were like, we met an alien tonight. And I shook his hand like I was tripping for the rest. I was like, why did I shake his fucking hand? Like why did I do that?
Why did
like,
you stop me? Why did you stop me?
He has some mind control on me, bro.
Yeah, like paralysis.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
Where's my phone? Is it
Wow.
not in here? Shay seen him again at
That
Casey's. And he was sitting out in front of Casey's. She took a picture of him, but like,
all right.
even in the picture, dude just looks fucking like not real, man. Something about him is crazy with it.
She's posted out like, what?
If he wasn't an alien, he might have been a fucking serial killer. I don't know, but
Because the trench coat had on
dude
the
was
front,
in the middle of
our
fucking
front had like
nowhere.
a pill, like one of Pokemon balls.
Yeah,
And on the back, same thing, bigger and
big
shit.
Pokemon trench coat.
That was weird, man.
But yeah, I definitely believe that.
Did I ever tell you that story about my grandpa's house?
I don't guess so.
I believe that.
Did we tell you the story about my grandpa's house? You want me to? Alright. I can show you pictures. Like one day, when I get internet, when I get up here, I'll tag in some pictures of my grandpa's house. But it's torn down though now. But it's a pretty. Oh, what was that?
It's just a mouse.
Better not be no ghost up here. I already had to pop this off.
Was it
Right.
your cow?
No, this was in Memphis, Texas.
What about the house?
It's a pretty old house. Got a lot of history, old history. But my uncle was sitting on the porch one day, and he said this man came up to him, and he had a black trench coat on. And he said he walked up to him, didn't say nothing like that, and just looked at him. But he had a long trench coat on with like a satchel on, some kind of bag, and a hat, just kind of like what you said, you know. And he said, "Sir, can I help you?" The guy just looked at him, and there's a door over here and a door over here. This door went to my grandma's bedroom. And where the girls stayed, I guess, there's a couple beds in there. And then my grandpa's room was in the middle. And then there was another door over here that went to the living room.
And Uncle Ezra seen him and he just took off. Well, he didn't take off. He just turned over there, went to the door, and went into the living room. And gas tree. And he ran inside and he went to my grandpa and he was like, Dad. He's like, there's this guy that just walked through the door. He didn't open the door, nothing. He just walked straight to the door. That would have been a trip for me. Oh, what?
See, I've always been open to shit like that.
And so they look over there and they see the guy go through the other door. And the door, and there's some stairs that go up to the boys' room where they all stayed up there. So my grandpa and my uncle go to their door, suppose this is the story. And then they follow him, and through all the doors up there, goes into the last door, which was the closet, and disappeared. And for some reason, my uncle, my grandpa, and my dad, and one more uncle, I don't know who it was. I tried to find out who it was, but nobody could tell me who it was. But they something told them to go and tear up the floor in the closet. They found supposedly some old shoes, some locks of hair, and an old map with like a triangle here in the Midwest, like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. But my sisters had dreams about the cellar,
Uh-huh.
and my grandpa supposedly filled that up with dirt, and the boys would go down there to smoke pot, like in the 70s. You know?
Uh-huh.
So they're like, "How did you know about that?"
About the cellar,
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, she wasn't even thought of.
That's crazy.
Nobody even ever talked about that stuff.
Yeah, but you know, I need.
But they used to hear somebody.
Get into it, bro. I'm about to get my sword out. Let's go do something.
So there's stories of somebody walking up and down the stairs that's either dragging money or the spurs on their boots.
Wow.
Probably this person.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that house is torn down right now.
Yeah, and right, if you believe in vibrations and frequencies, you know, if you like vibrations could easily get stuck here, you know, it's not that crazy thing, and not get to the next platform or whatever happens after this one. You know. I've never seen physically, but the last place we lived, like some of the craziest, just eerie feelings and weird things happening. Over by Ed Walker's, and I was sitting in the kitchen one day, in the doorway of the kitchen, Shay's standing behind me, and there was a lid on the counter that just shot across the whole fucking room. And like, that's the same kitchen that the boys said they saw, like a tall, and I split the boys up as soon as it happened.
They saw what?
A tall, dark, like guy in all black in the kitchen. Like, they said he was 10 foot tall, but they were little. They were like 11, 10.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 or 12. And I split them all three up, like, immediately, as soon as they said the shit. And they all had the same description, same story.
Oh.
Like, so yeah, I've always believed in my shit like that.
Yeah. Me too, bro.
You think about the crazy chance that we're here. Like, think about, like, how just fucking crazy it is that we're here as humans. And then that all the things happen that your parents had you. I think how fucking mind-blowing that is. And then to think that anybody could be like, oh, that's not possible. like anything's fucking possible, man. Like fucking Demogorgon, fucking creatures in the ocean. Like I believe in all that shit, bro.
Be like Steve. Where's my homeboy Steve at?
I think
Supposedly they found the entrance to the Earth, Middle Earth.
Was it a
Right?
house?
Huh?
Or is it like a place they buried? Like
No, it's just a big old hole in the ground, man.
now I've heard about this country, like this small place somewhere in the world that has a place that they like built.
Supposedly this is in Antarctica.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I about 8 years ago.
I think we're in for a surprise, bro. The way I'm seeing things, I hope we're gonna get to see a little bit longer.
Think about that. Think about all through history how cool it is that we're here to possibly see this awakening.
Yeah.
Fucking
Because if Nassar hits, man, it's gonna be nice. We're all gonna get to start at the finish, the starting line at the same equally. You know what I mean? It's supposedly. Nassar is when all of our debts are raised, like medical bills, college, certain things. You know what I mean?
like
Like all our slaves wiped clean.
is that
We're all given a certain amount of money. It's like starting a Monopoly game over. It's like they're finally gaining control with Zionists. They're finally gaining control of all the money, all the gold, and they're going to distribute it.
what's the concept behind that? Like who's they?
What do you mean?
You're saying
They as in us, or is they as in them?
who's the one
Giving us a
that
check.
coined that phrase that you just used?
Nassar?
Yeah.
Actually it's
Like, is that something that's throughout history been talked about, something that's going to happen one day? Or is that something that, like...
yeah, and supposedly it was put in place. It was put in motion by Trump back in, I think, 2016 or something like that.
Okay, so, recent times, okay.
Yeah, I
That's
think the last person that tried to get it going was Bill Clinton.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's something that,
That's what I've heard. So,
man, I just don't see, to think about that.
Bill Clinton was a pretty good president. If you think about it. I mean, financially.
I loved the Clintons. Loved the Clintons. Still love Bill Clinton. What a great fucking dude. But there is a trail 1,000,000 miles long and I shouldn't say this on a tape that I'm putting on YouTube. There's a trail 1,000,000 miles long of people that have passed away in crazy fucking ways that are connected to the Clintons. Not to mention, do you know about the 2 boys on the tracks?
In Arkansas?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
That is connected to Clinton land. And it's connected to those pilots that were flying in drugs and stuff in Tamina, Arkansas.
I think we said too much already.
Hey man, this shit's all out there already.
You said Bill Clinton and Mean Arkansas.
Here we go. That's the heart of the matter right there.
I'm not here right now.
I may go back and edit this shit, but I mean, fuck it, right? We're talking, right?
An hour 55.
We're at 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's what I love about it. My shows go long and we just have a good time. There's a documentary though about called the Boys on the Track, or 2 Boys on the Track.
Really?
Both these boys
I never heard.
I've heard about it.
I never heard of this.
We'll watch
I forgot. I totally forgot about
the circumstances around. They were just out doing what's called flashlight, like we use a flashlight to hunt, like a bright light, and you like some kind of hunting that's not supposed to be done, but like people, yeah, like they go out and I don't know. I'm like up in high right now, but I know that they were out hunting at night time. Spotlight hunting, or something like that.
They saw something they weren't supposed to see.
They said that the boys had 20, had the amount of 20 marijuana cigarettes in their system each. Turned out that they, now in the documentary and through people that have done the research and medical people said they probably had smoked a joint. But like at that time, these guys were, what supposedly happened is they got so high that they fell asleep on the fucking tracks and didn't wake up and got hit by,
what?
Yeah, that is the story.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that. That's crazy.
Hey, watch it. It's fucking crazy how much shit is connected to Arkansas and the Clintons. I still love you, Bill.
Don't come after us.
Don't do that too. Only 200 and some people watch. But
Wow.
Where do you think we're headed right now? Like, I mean,
as
you think we're about to have civil war? We're about to have like, because all of our military is gone pretty much right now, right? Like
they're all,
they're everywhere.
now that you say that,
All them new.
think about all those people we're bringing in.
Yeah, they're going to be, supposedly they're going to be in the UN.
They're going to be like controlled militia to like govern the normal people.
You know, like
While everyone else is stuck and can't come home and defend their own family.
yeah, they're stuck over
Because we're spread out everywhere right now. That's crazy.
They're weird. They're talking about reinstating the draft. So
I'm
they're gonna draft all these.
They're gonna get me last. I'm old.
They're gonna draft all these people that they just brought in. I mean, men, thousands upon thousands of men.
And I'm talking, they're not just 18 to 35-year-old males. They're 18 to 35-year-old.
They're ready to go.
Military grade fucking individuals. Like these dudes are
Like
good
kind of like the Clone Wars, aren't they? The Star Wars, you know, before they issued the extermination of Jedi.
Do you watch Star Wars?
No, I haven't watched all of them. I need to watch all of them.
Yeah.
I need to sit down, get them all, and put them in order the way they're supposed to go. I started it out one day, and I don't know why I didn't finish.
Phantom Menace comes out first.
I watched the first three that came out as the 4th, 5th, and 6th with Jar Jar Binks and like Darth Maul. But everything since then I haven't watched, and like there's like 200 fucking episodes or like different spin-off fucking shows now and movies.
Oh yeah. Well, I ain't got no internet, but
You want the password?
you can put it in there if you want. I was gonna show you something.
Oh, we can look anything up on here.
About the UN soldiers. Well, I was gonna look it up on my phone because
I'll give you the password. We can also.
That's a good topic right there. See, they're doing.
Where is my?
You should watch it. I don't want to spoil it for you.
is it which one is it, Mark?
T-Mobile.
BCB.
Yeah, I think so. Should.
See, I'm lucky now. See, you all right? We're on that same.
So you're advanced than I am. I'm still learning, you know. They call me crazy too back then.
Mud chug.
So I was saying all kinds of Skynet before I seen the actual term.
Look, I say this all the time to people. When we were teenagers and 20s, like we all thought Mario was something crazy.
Who?
Mario, Juju. Like he was always talking about AI taking over and Skynet and just crazy shit that we were like, it's fucking crazy. And now since he's moved back and I've been woke and I've changed how I look at things, I tell him all the time, and I'm like, you're so fucking far ahead of us. Like we're just catching up, bro. Is it mud with two D's? Alright. I'm just gonna go look. I'll be right back.
The pastor?
Yeah.
I don't even.
It's mud, jug, spray.
I didn't even know. No, you already programmed that shit. That's too much. I don't know my social security number. Then like a couple of months ago, we on the computer we said a Skynet ad came up on the fucking like for real shit like drones the main company of drones they putting out or some shit. Crazy.
Jug. Yeah, that should be. Oh, goodness, but. Get it right. Life spray, jug.
Get it?
Oh, flashlight. I had to turn it on. Couldn't fucking read the password. I had to fucking put a light on. It's just small as hell.
See if I can find it. I know you don't want to hear that from me, though. Where's my power suit? Give me a super suit.
Oh, excuse me.
Give me a predator suit. I like that. I like the hell out of that. It's like on one of these, they said they like had like an image of a predator. You know what I'm saying? Like how would they know some shit like that? But it's crazy.
How do they know what a predator is?
Yeah, on one of these we watched like months ago.
Oh, hey.
There was like man, they got something like aliens coming out. That's all. That's bottom line was full. Not enough bullets in the world to stop that shit. They're called
this guy said that, he has a card from the government, from the UN, and it got topped up every month. And he was like, this month since he got to the United States that, he has no money on there. And he asked him, how much money did you get put into the account every month? And he was like, 3,000 pesos. And he was like, let me see the card. So the guy flipped the card, real quick, and me being who I am, I screenshotted it.
yeah.
And then I did
She's
some
the one that shows who they are.
investigations. And as you see on the card, it says UMCA and some other words, right? digging. And
It's
this
YouTube
is actually who these people
TikTok.
are. Like
TikTok.
I said.
Okay, look them up on your computer.
Tell me what to look at.
Unspecified minor military construction army.
Okay, so let me
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Because this is something that we're dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what's going on.
You said
The world's ending.
unspecified?
You know, I don't care who's getting nuked. You know, this is what we, the people, are dealing with right now.
Unspecified.
Minor military construction army. That sounds like an engineer corps of engineer. But I guess they got another name for that.
Honestly, didn't look up a few times. Unspecified minor construction. Let's look up what 10 U.S. Code 2805 is. And what we're going to do for you guys out there, we're going to put this up right here. What we're looking at, so y'all can look at it.
Yeah, something does happen.
Authority to carry out unspecified minor military construction projects within an amount equal to 125% of the amount authorized by law for such purpose. The Secretary concerned may carry out unspecified minor military construction projects not authorized
Not sanctioned.
Shut up. Not otherwise authorized by law. Why am I having trouble with that word? Goddamn, sorry y'all. Anyway, approval and congressional notification. That's really cannot be carried out under this section. That's approval. That's so this is just all the improvements. Let's look up 2023 with the
Going on in our backwoods.
Division J military construction. What is unspecified? So that could be anything.
Yeah.
But that's what these people that we're talking about have been getting?
Yeah. I suppose that's what the army, that's what they're, see, you should see like who's funding them or where they're coming from. Try to find out where their money is coming from. Offshore account. Time to bring back the pirate era.
Same shit, just keeps coming up.
That's great.
Videos of
Division J military.
unspecified threats to Hawaii military installations in 2022.
Yeah, nobody's talking about Hawaii anymore, man. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on over there? Like,
So what were they doing there in 2022 with unspecified military? And then all that shit happens the next
Yeah.
year. That's crazy.
somebody try not to
Alright, so that's crazy. Let's see. How would you type that in? Not.
start the code or something like that. What code was that bad?
China sneaking military personnel in the USVIA.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
I mean, it seems like it's Africa, Haiti, China.
Yeah.
There's probably a few other ones that I'm not
They're
there.
catching a lot of Chinese nationalists.
This all seems like invading, but I want being brought in.
Import or export.
Being
Importing
brought into U.S. As soon as you type that in, look what comes up. Requirements to join the U.S. military. Have a U.S. permanent resident, a green card. Why did that come up? That's weird.
Yeah, that is
Can a non-citizen join the military? U.S. citizens and some non-citizens can join the military. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you must. You cannot join American. U.S. citizens and some non-citizens can join the military. See, that's crazy.
They say they're about to reinstate their draft.
Let's go to recruitment prices. So, you think it'd be easier to find this shit?
Yeah, that's the army that's coming over here, man. That's what we got to worry about right now is them, because I don't know where they're going or what they're doing.
It's like Invasion USA with Chuck Norris. Like Invasion USA. They were like,
I love it. No, senior citizens cannot join it. Group claims sovereign citizenship over military grade explosives. I don't see anything about shit, really. Of them, like, busting them around and shit. A lot of Chinese immigrants, migrants coming in.
Look at where Senegal is at.
Where
Because
is
a lot of them are coming from Senegal.
how do you spell it? S-E-N.
I would say
A-G.
SINEUG.
Senegal.
SING.
That says Senegal flag, so that's probably it, huh? Senegal. Let's just do it. Let's go with that. The regular search.
That's in Africa, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Alright, we just want Senegal.
Senegal.
The Republic of Senegal is in West Africa.
They got twin towers over there.
Country in West Africa on the Atlantic Ocean coastline.
show you something like this.
When that earthquake hits, that should destabilize everything. They aren't earthquakes. It's been educational this about it. Very educational.
Let's put it in Senegal migrants. It says 338 in France.
There's the African president over there saying that he's going to invade us, right? and he's warning he'll attack.
Because we're taking them in, or
No, because he's saying that he wants the Democratic people to stop prosecuting Trump. And he said the other day, if y'all don't stop it, that they will attack.
That's
And there's a lot of them over here, man. And they're coming from Senegal.
I gotta keep out an eye for Africans walking down the block, right?
Taking my time digesting what has happened to the African refugees. I'm sure those of you who are
But yeah, anything can happen.
migrants hope to make it to the U.S.
22-year-old Keba remembers when he reached this wall, the last obstacle before making it into the United States. His American dream was eventually shattered when he was deported back to Senegal from a detention center in Texas last month.
These are really bad memories. I really wanted to complete my journey.
Keba first flew into Nicaragua before passing through multiple Central American countries to reach the US border. The journey cost him more than 12,000 euros.
The journey is dangerous. The smugglers don't have fixed prices. There's no security.
Have you seen
And
the
you can find
caravans
yourself-
go the jungle and stuff?
Shit.
Mike?
I haven't.
Yeah, there's like multitude of people just going through the jungle, man. Like supposedly there's dead bodies like along the trail where people's died.
Trail of fear.
Yeah.
Um,
Trail of fear.
So, from what I was seeing there, it seems like maybe the migrants from Senegal are being sent back. If, like that dude got sent back. I want to know about these guys that were bringing in, you know what I mean? Like, why they send this dude back, but yet we're bringing in all these other guys his same age.
Hey, he looked kind of young.
You think he was under 18?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. I thought he was probably 18 or older. Definitely didn't look tough or like a warrior.
What? No, he didn't look old enough. I mean, really. But most of these guys that I think that they're bringing in are already part of rebels over there, groups.
That's
You know,
what I
have
was
you had
getting
any
to.
experience?
That's what I was
You know,
getting
he
to.
looked like he didn't really have any kind of experience.
If you're gonna go like handpick like people to bring in and use for this agenda, then you'd want somebody that has that mentality.
Yeah.
The guy that I was watching when I first got turned on to this was like he was sitting there and he's like, I want y'all to see this. Like everybody coming off this plane, 18 to 35-year-old males in great shape. And he's like, why are you here? And like none of them talk. They're just like,
Yeah.
like they knew better. And they're just getting loaded up, like you said, in the smaller vehicles. Checked off.
Okay, but the grand old scenery of all this, right, is the flat Earth theory. Once this flat Earth theory makes it to everybody's mentality
and accepts that we're all trapped here and that the globe theory is a lie, then they'll lose control over everything.
And they want people in position.
Yeah. Because we can't go outside of that wall.
Right.
There's other land out there. You know what I mean? There's other walls out there too.
Do you think that, so if that is true, then all our spacecrafts and all that are just maybe a higher civilization that's being hidden from us?
Right.
That's really the only way to look
And
at
higher
it.
technology.
Way higher technology.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about, what in the hell is it called? Zero gravity technology?
Yeah.
Used through, like, have you seen how they show that there's all these different towers and huge buildings all across the whole world that have like these towers on the top of them, and these towers have mercury balls in them,
Yeah.
and what the belief is that they had all these in different places, and through that, when they were activated, the mercury, and that's another reason
So
why.
you talking about the whole world was connected together at one time?
Yeah.
Like, not just
Even
connected,
from over here to over there.
like everywhere where these places are, they're connected, and that they were using, and maybe not the whole world, but way different countries, and
Yeah.
but that technology was giving people zero gravity technology, like spacecraft and abilities to power things, and
Powered up the whole.
like everything was powered from this like zero energy, like
They call that Tartaria.
Tartaria,
Yeah. Tartarian Empire.
I guess that's probably the same concept. But yeah, that's crazy.
Then all of a sudden just like disappeared. Supposedly like they added 1,000 years to our calendar.
They added, I feel like they took away time from our calendar.
I mean, they've got pictures like old buildings that had, then they went back up there and added more numbers.
Oh, I got what you're saying, to make the timeline what they
To fit
want.
their narrative.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like if you look at the world fairs back in like the old days,
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
like there was all this, now they say that what it was concept ideas and fake, they built props to look like the future. Like some of that shit that was there's no way that wasn't like real technology, and like that wasn't that long ago. Like it wasn't that long ago that possibly we had technology that, think about this.
Only hit the tennis.
You're talking
Too
100
early or
years.
too late.
You're talking 100 years ago, or 1800s, 150 plus years ago, that there were bears that possibly had technology that was erased and we're just now getting back. Only a generation and a half ago.
No, that was like.
It's not a generation and a half, century and a half
Century.
ago. You knew that.
I don't know, bro.
It's a lot of shit that,
I know I've been given something to do in my lifetime, and I know what it is,
yeah.
and I'm gonna do it. If I live to be as long as I'm supposed to be, I know I'm gonna do
You
it.
got time to do it.
Yeah.
How long do you think we would live if there wasn't so many things purposely poisoning us, and sharks you believe in like the
Oh,
Bible talks about so and so lived to be 900. And
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah.
You don't think that maybe just the idea of a year again was different than that?
no. Because we still got the same sun and moon and stars.
Right.
And that's what they went off of.
Okay.
So,
I think about that. We're lucky to live 100. Like super crazy.
yeah.
I don't know. Just found that fountain of youth.
What the law said you go.
I don't need gold, bro.
I don't know.
I don't need anything material. I need a light.
Yeah.
I can do without the material.
This patient, I'm gone.
Well,
I'll die out in
All
our
these
space.
times, I like to go outside at nighttime, just lay down and look at the stars and shit.
Yeah.
And he's always like, "Yeah, they come, they can just take me. I'm ready to go." But yeah, we go out of town for the weekend. He hears a few noises and gets his ninja sword to sleep. But you think if an alien walks up on you?
Let me hope I don't get my sword put in.
And if we're right about what we're talking about,
Well, there's a whole
aliens are just a lost civilization of the world before us.
Yeah.
Or hidden from us.
or multiple civilizations out there
I'm sure.
that.
All right. So do you believe in?
Yeah, I think me and my buddy was talking the other day, and I agree with him that our civilization is like the tipping point for the universe. Like we are the center of the universe, and our civilization could destroy the rest of the universe out there.
See.
And I think that the aliens might have to intervene.
All right. So, here's the way I look.
Maybe they're already here. I don't know.
Here's the way I look at that. Okay. So, if there is a flat Earth, and that whole idea is true, there is no outer space. There is no aliens. It's just people here on
It's a flat plane.
already on Earth.
Yeah.
It's just different forms of civilizations before us.
And they've got the technology to travel to those other civilizations.
Right.
But the way we're messing around with black matter, black energy,
Do you think?
about to build a bigger hydrogen collider.
Do you believe in like dimensions and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, do you think some of these civilizations are here, but just in a different like dimension here, like a different,
Oh yeah, for sure.
kind of like the upside down is in the same place as here.
Steve, if you're out there, man, I need you.
As above, so below.
I mean, maybe there's people here in the same. Have you ever heard of?
It'd be kind of like the labyrinth, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's all, like, we're all in a fucking maze.
I'm not sure who it is, but somebody, it may have been on Joe Rogan, I saw it. They explained what if existence of time is actually not like this, but like a folded up piece of paper. Okay? And if you're looking at that this way, and it's like this, we can be here. And at the same time, the can be a whole nother dimension here on the same place. And then sometimes when you're looking at things from a certain perspective, those two dimensions can match up. And that's why we see like spacecrafts and different things. It's just
Mandela effect.
maybe. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? I like how we're all wearing slides and all stuff.
You say it's better for your feet.
Yeah.
You don't crunch your toes up.
I love slides.
You're really, we're supposed to have like really wide feet.
Makes sense.
Like they're supposed to be a wide.
Like my shit, see how it looked like I had shoes that were too small my whole
Yeah.
life?
You weren't supposed to be living like this, bro.
I'm gonna wear it.
You still really
Huh?
You said you're gonna wear a kimono? A kimono?
So let me ask you, what do you think about the like the blacks being the Hebrews, the real Hebrews? Have you looked into that any?
I really haven't. I have looked a lot into malignant
Yeah.
and like how they say that people with more malignant are closer to certain vibrations and seeing certain things that other people can't see. And but no, I when you get into the Hebrews and all that time, I know not a whole lot of anything about like that part of the history. But
it's a trip when you get into all that, man. It's like,
I think that Jesus very easily was Middle Eastern.
oh yeah, sure.
You know, so if he's Middle Eastern, he's a lot darker than the ones that we've seen in the normal picture of the blue-eyed, white-skinned Jesus. They say his skin was as wool. You know, that sounds a lot darker and different skin than the straight-haired, blue-eyed Jesus that we've all known, you know.
But we're Indian though, right? What's
Cherokee.
Cherokee?
You?
I'm Northern Cherokee. 32nd, I think. Yeah.
I tried.
Or 16th or 32nd.
See, I want to say my dad was, his mom was probably a third to half, and his dad was probably a quarter or more. So, you can tell with my dad though that he had dark, you know, me, I get categorized as white, so that's just what happened.
Yeah, even Hispanics are being categorized as white. Some things I don't understand.
Something that was crazy to me was when Trayvon Martin, when that stuff happened, and it was a Spanish guy that did this, shooting.
Yeah.
And yet everybody of certain colors was going out and beating white people. Like, it made no sense to me. Like, everybody's categorized when it fits the agenda. You know what I mean? But I like to say I'm human. You know? And if them, and I'll call myself whatever,
Yeah.
just to be equal to them.
Yeah, we definitely in the 21st century, man. We got all this great technology coming up, and we still want to kill each other.
Run back.
It's like, come on, people.
Well, it's a opposition that's just being forced down our throats without us knowing.
Jeez.
Like, everything is to divide us. I really believe that. I've seen a lot of people lately that have social platforms that are speaking out of race, that are speaking out saying it's not the white race or this race that we're fighting, like it's all like being pushed to that agenda, and it's easy to jump behind that.
Yeah.
Like I see it all the time. I see people that I grew up with that easily fall into because they moved to certain parts of the country or to certain more country areas or redneck areas, or they moved to this kind of area that those core values that when you were a kid, those things that you didn't think about, all of a sudden are pushed on you to the point that you're getting mad and angry and you're living a life in a different way. I've watched a lot of people I know that have changed their lifestyle in that way. And the whole time, it's a few people.
So you keep know what's going on over there in Israel?
Man, here's the way I look at all that. What's going on over there in Israel has been going on for thousands of years.
Yeah.
I mean, the exact same things. Like, my whole life, I remember the bombings in Israel.
But they're dragging us into it now, and we're woken up to the idea of them dragging us into it.
Are they dragging us into it, or are we the elites pushing
They're dragging like the citizens, like the working class,
right?
And
Yeah.
I think the United States of America's working class is what's holding the world economically and threaded together right now. Like, if we go down, like, golly.
Well, what's sad about that is you take Bill Gates in China and I think there's 3 or 4 total companies that own the majority of farmland now. Middle class, hardworking farmers.
Did you hear about what Sarah did?
Cut out of it. What? Who did?
Sarah Huckabee? She kicked China out of Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then China agreed to pay to give back the land to sell it.
Huh.
For real.
Well, I know Bill Gates owns a lot of Arkansas land.
A lot of people were happy about that.
I'm sure. She better just worry about that podium she hasn't showed. $9,000.
She got that from China.
Misappropriated funds.
Misappropriated. That was a sophistry.
But the hardworking factory workers that are now being outsourced to other countries, and that are also their jobs being taken by robotics and AI technology. We're already that much hanging on to the working class, and not just in America, and like civilization period.
See, and like a long time ago, man, my dad he had a National Geographic subscription and get lots of books and stuff. Yeah. And one of those was about making laws for AI.
Oh yeah.
And I think we've forgotten about it, and I literally think that they've taken over.
Here's the thing with AI.
Because Mike, they can tell what we're thinking about on the phone, bro. They've read my thoughts.
Like with things in my house and then never come up on my TV, on my YouTube, or my phone. And as soon as I talk about it, next time I pick up my phone, there'll be an ad for it, or there'll be some kind of thing about it. Been for years now.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
It's happened on multiple occasions. In
And
front of
we're
other
also-
people.
We're all so dependent on this,
Yeah.
the way things are, that we just ignore it.
We were the last generation, bro, that grew up without AI, without technology. Really.
Without a fucking phone in their hand. It's
Them
crazy.
fuckers come out with phones. Now they come out of the womb with the phone in their hand.
They can do everything by a couple of years old, bro. Just scroll through the phone, navigate what they want.
Going fishing. Just learning on the phone.
And what's crazy is, as much as I have always felt the way I have about those things, everything that I have found lately that I'm moving my new life into is centered around technology, digital photography. I mean, you can strip all that away and I can still do photography though, and I can still do filmmaking.
Yeah.
But, like, what I'm learning right now is the digital side of it all. Even with everything I know. That's the crazy part about it.
But these fuckers are going by the playbook, and they're using it to the T.
Do you think that
They're gonna try to take us all out, man.
they've had the playbook for a long time?
Yeah.
I think I believe that there is a big, great possibility that, like we've said numerous times already tonight, that there is a firmament, and I believe that as soon as they figure out how to get through that firmament, or if they ever do, which I don't think they can, but I think that's what their agenda's been this whole time, to get off this earth, get away from the rest of us, and or maybe
I think we're gonna need about 200 million people. 250. We'll start marching.
Well, just how long?
Either we figure out what's in the North Pole, because I've heard that
Santa Claus.
I've heard the tree of life is in the North Pole,
Tree of Life.
but also I want to go to the wall, because I feel like a rock is coming, and I think the wall will keep us from the destruction of the rock.
I know one thing, that wall's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like, people don't realize, like, I watch videos of
It's
guys
like that all the way
all the
around.
way around.
Come on, people.
Like, come on, that's crazy. Like, there's a reason.
I mean, I've been to. I mean, you can ask people that's flown to Australia or to wherever, to New Zealand, to South Africa. You know, like they never felt themselves flipping upside down or whatever. You know, like
Right.
I don't know. Get on a plane. Go.
Yeah, there's so many.
Go look at the world. It's not round, bro.
What do you think
It's always flat.
What do you think about, like, these planes that are being caught completely still, and birds, and, like, just complete glitches?
I've seen that.
Um,
Have you seen the car with the tree that came up through it? I mean, they said the car appeared out of nowhere, bro.
that's
And
crazy.
it appeared, and where it appeared was right.
Middle.
Tree was right in the middle of it.
I've watched a lot of
Pull it up, bro. Like you got like TikTok or anything like that?
Yeah, I got TikTok. Let's
Pull
see.
up like car appears out of nowhere in tree or something like that. Like it's.
Well, I watch a lot of videos on, like, ghost directs. Like there'll be videos.
Extraterrestrial stuff?
Oh, like a car will just be driving and just like have a crash and there'll be nothing there.
Yeah.
It's just like an invisible barrier or something. Like it happens a lot.
It's like that, the cabin in the woods type shit. Where
TikTok.
Hemsworth, Thor was in.
I don't think they have the app on here.
The cabin in the woods or some shit.
Cabin in the Woods.
And when they closed, when the ending credits happened, when they were still stuck in there, man, all those big ass spider, big ass snake, all kinds of weird shit.
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Under the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
some Stranger Things lab going on down there. We'll rock out like that guy did with the guitar and the Stranger Things, man. Need to find Hopper.
Found it, bro. Yeah.
How the fuck was that?
I answered the phone as we were talking. Cadet
All right,
Cruz, how may I help you, sir? I immediately recognized the voice on the other one. It was not my brother, but a close friend I had grown up with, known for over 15 years. He said, "Hey Steve, hope things are going well there, but I don't have time to chit
But
chat. I need to record this call and ask you some
car
questions.
appears in middle of
Do you
the
consent
tree.
to being recorded, and will you allow me to swear you in so that this is official, and if anything you say is later proven to be false or misleading, you may be subject to criminal charges and a warrant issued for your arrest." His name was Bill, but we all called him Woody. I
Can't wait till I have
said,
a
"Woody,
tech
is this some
guy.
kind of a joke?
Bring him
Who
to
put
do
you
all
up to this? Because I'm about to poo my pants as I have no idea what this is about."
All right, let me pull this bit.
Well, whenever them cars are left out in the woods, the trees eventually go grow.
Where?
Go down. They get your cursor over.
It gets confusing because these two are just mirrored.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, it's up here too. These are just mirrored. Sometimes it gets confusing.
It's that middle one. Down
This
the
one?
bottom. Down.
Right here?
Yeah.
This was a car crash, but it was very strange. Somehow, this car was skewered by the tree like a meat skewer. This tree looked like it had grown from where the car was parked.
Said it was
The
a car
foliage
crash.
above the tree is still very lush and unbroken.
But when it first came out, they said the car appeared like
So
that.
what is the cause of this present? Is this a matrix error in real life?
You see what I'm talking about? They struggled. Because a lot of people seen this, they couldn't get rid of it. They said it was a wreck.
This was a car crash, but it was very strange.
They said the car
Somehow.
just appeared. And when it appeared
This-
like that.
That's crazy.
This was a car crash, but it was very strange. Somehow, this car was skewered by the tree like a meat skewer.
Looked like that was like,
This tree looked like it had grown from where the car was parked. The foliage above the tree is still very lush and unbroken. So what is the cause of this present? Is this a matrix error in real life?
CERN could be causing a lot of shit.
This was a car crash, but it was very strange.
It's like Spider-Man. Morales. Gonna have cartoons reanimated in real life.
It's 3:17. We've been on here for how many hours?
2 hours and 50 minutes.
Dang.
Nobody's gonna watch this. In like 3 hours? Hell no. Alright, guys. It's been a. Thank you.
Yeah.
As always, man. What the hell is that?
Oh, they know now.
They just look
We
out.
did not talk about the
They
Clintons.
just like quit listening to us. They knew we were about to end it. Alright, guys. As always, man. Y'all think for yourselves. Get out there and spread love. Express yourselves. Be vulnerable. Don't be so in the box of what everyone tells you have to be. As always, I love you all. And we will see you next time, guys.